Hi everyone, I'm Katie Freeman with Freeman Furnishings, and for today's video I'm going to show you how I put this burnt blue finish on the base of this bar. So let's get started. In order to prep the drawer for a new finish, I needed to sand off the old finish and all the dirt and grime that had built up over the years. This required a lot of sanding. I sanded from 80 grit all the way up to 150 grit. I wanted a rough texture to remain in order to get the aesthetic that I was looking for. Then it was time for me to use a propane torch that I picked up from one of my local hardware stores to burn and highlight special characteristics within the grain. I focused on areas with high arches and scars, like the one shown here on the back of the drawer. In order to get a consistent look, I needed to not only burn the outside of the drawer, but the inside of the drawer. The inside, I spent more time focusing not just on the grain structure, but on areas where joints met, where a wood surface met another wood surface. Here you can see the finished product from the burning. I'm quite happy with how it turned out, and I definitely think that areas of unique grain were highlighted just from the burning. Now it was time for me to apply some dye. I'm using a trans tint blue dye, and all it is a concentrated dye that you mix with water. I applied it to all visible surfaces of the drawer, both inside and outside. As you can see, as I'm applying the dye, the intensity of the burn marks does diminish a bit, but they are still there and still noticeable and provide the aesthetic detail that I was going for. I'm really happy with how the finish on the base of this bar turned out. It's something new to me that I hadn't tried before, doing both the burning of the wood and then applying a dye over the top, and I think it looks great and it really matches with the barn door top of the bar. So that's great. If you have any questions or comments, please, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can also hit me up on Instagram. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can stay tuned when I post a new video. Thanks, bye.